The recent news about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex has caused quite a stir in the UK, particularly surrounding their children and their titles. The couple has faced criticism for allegedly demanding their children be referred to as Prince and Princess, despite their ineligibility for such titles under US law. This controversy highlights a broader issue surrounding titles of nobility and their place in modern society. In the United States, the Constitution explicitly prohibits the granting of titles of nobility, reflecting the country's aversion to aristocracy and its republican values. Despite this, titles of nobility continue to hold significant cultural and societal value in many countries around the world. In the UK, for example, the royal family and their titles are deeply intertwined with the nation's history and identity. However, the controversy surrounding the Sussexes and their children's titles raises important questions about the relevance and appropriateness of titles of nobility in modern society. Should titles continue to hold such weight and significance, or are they relics of a bygone era? On one hand, titles can serve as a symbol of tradition and heritage, connecting individuals to their family's history and legacy. They can also confer certain privileges and social status, which may be desirable for some. However, titles can also be exclusionary and reinforce class divides, particularly if they are limited to certain groups or individuals based on birth or wealth. They can perpetuate outdated notions of hierarchy and privilege, which may clash with more modern and egalitarian values. Ultimately, whether titles of nobility have a place in modern society is a matter of personal opinion and cultural context. Some may see them as important symbols of tradition and heritage, while others may view them as relics of a bygone era that are no longer relevant or appropriate. In the case of the Sussexes, their desire for their children to be referred to as Prince and Princess may be seen by some as an attempt to cling to a traditional and exclusive system of titles and privileges. However, it may also reflect their desire to honor their family's history and heritage, and to instill a sense of pride and identity in their children. Regardless of one's personal views on titles of nobility, the controversy surrounding the Sussexes serves as a reminder of the complex and multifaceted nature of these symbols, and the ways in which they intersect with broader issues of class, privilege, and identity.